Smart Powerall. All access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond. Only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real. Nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
'Cause we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool. Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi.
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sino-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, Only calls and texts. And only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online. Only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool. Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi.
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online. Only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. with unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got power off, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool. Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi.
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, power off, magic data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan.
We welcome you to day number 12 of the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup, where it all begins. And we have another 5-game slate this Sunday. We begin with a pair of NCAA matchups this morning. EAC will take on San Sebastian, and then the Battle of Intramuros, Mapua kontra Letran. Then pagdating sa hapon, we've got National U taking on FEU. And then it's UP, undefeated so far. They will take on Adamson University. And then to cap things off, we have another chapter in the storied rivalry between De La Salle and Ateneo. Hello everyone who's watching us live. Ken Pangilinan alongside Coach Melo Navarro and Coach papalapit na yung playoffs natin. And these two teams, EAC and San Sebastian, may pag-asa pang ma-advance to the next round.
Well, that's true for EAC. They're on top of the team standing. San Sebastian naman
still trying to find the winning ways, no? And they're missing a couple of players, but then again, maganda rin ang pinapakita dito. EAC at 4-2, San Sebastian naman at 1-5. EAC coming off a loss, San Sebastian on a 2-game losing skid. And ito nga, they will try to arrest and get back to the winning column.
Unahin na natin itong EAC Generals. Their last game was against Mapua, kung saan lumamang sila for almost the entirety of the game. But Mapua just stealing this one in the final 2 minutes.
Well, that was the 7-0 run, no, na ginawa nitong Mapua in the end game that gave them this win. For EAC, it's all about being able to close out ball games. No? And alam na natin yung potential nila, how good of a team they are. But the question is, can they close out those big games? And then para nga dito sa EAC, Nico Kinal is one guy who could really put up those numbers for them, especially in the end game. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals rather, in that ball game against Mapua. But he needs to get more touches. He needs to get more feel of the game for him to be able to really be effective for Coach Jerson.
Stepping into a much bigger role. Well, we go to the side of San Sebastian at sila naman naghabol ng 16 puntos kontra dito sa Letran, but they had chances in the final few minutes, kaya lang kinapo sila dito, Coach Melo.
San Sebastian able to force 19 turnovers, but the bench of Letran was a problem for them that game. They allowed 57 bench points, which resulted to 21 assists as a team for the Knights. San Sebastian, they need to kumbaga solidify yung kanilang identity, whether they are really a defensive team, dahil nga ngayon they're lacking that firepower.
And this guy has certainly made a mark. Ito si Tristan Felebrico, almost a double-double.
Well, tong si TJ Felebrico is already ripe in the picking. 15 points, 9 rebounds in 23 minutes of action. Right now, he's manning that center spot in the absence nga nitong sila James Una, but a lot will be expected from him, especially come the NCAA season.
And now let's get things started with our game announcer, na si Gab Ignacio.
The first game of today's quintuple header features the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals going up against the San Sebastian College Golden Stags. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. At point guard number 61, Axel Doromal. Shooting guard number 14, Nico Kinal. Small forward number 9, Harvey Pagsanhan. Power forward number 8, JC Luciano. And at center number 15, Earl Umpad. Head coach for the Generals is Gerson Cabiltes. And now please welcome the starters for the San Sebastian College Golden Stags. Point guard number 28, Lance Ronquillo. Shooting guard number 11, Raymart Escobedo. Small forward number 17, Rex Gabat. Power forward number 18, Tristan Felebrico. And at center number 26, Jello Lintol. Head coach for San Sebastian is Arvin Bonleon. Our officials for this...
Our Smart Sports starting 5, you've got the backcourt of Nico Quiñal and Axel Dormal, Harvey Pagsanhan, Luciano, and Umpad up front. For San Sebastian naman, Raymart Escobedo, Rex Gabat, Tristan Felebrico, Lintol, and Lance Ronquillo. The first game of our 5-game slate as we begin things off with EAC getting the first possession. Axel Dormal is back, did not play in their last few games. So, very interesting to see yung layer na idadagdag niya para dito sa mga general as Quiñal. Wow! Big 3 right off the bat.
In the last 3 games that I covered, itong EAC, Quiñal starting off the bench. Pero ngayon, binalik na nga doon sa kanyang usual spot, which is a starting point guard, and starting things off with that 3.
Like we said, much bigger role dahil wala na nga si Ralph Robin and guys like Nat Cosejo and JP Maguliano. Rex Gabat facing the blitz. Ball will stay on the side of the Golden Stags but only 1.2 seconds on their shot clock.
Talking about big shoes to fill, ito rin San Sebastian, wala na rin itong sila Alex De Soyo, the Are brothers, still, well, one of the Are brothers eligible to play pa, but yun nga ngayon, still has other commitments, kaya naman nasusubukan nga yung ibang mga guardia. But itong si Escobedo is one guy who's really, kumbaga, ang laki ng in-improve niya dito sa ating tournament. He's now the leading scorer of the stats.
13 points a game in 23 minutes. Ito si Raymart Escobedo. Pagsanhan against Ronquillo. has the size advantage. They go to the left corner. Normal. That shot off the mark. Felebrico advances it. Three-pointer on its way. It's good para dito kay Raymark Escobedo. That's a long two.
And his confidence has really skyrocketed para dito sa Stags. Escobedo nga with the absence of the other scorers, proving to Coach Arvin that he could really be the #1 option in his offense.
Normal slides in, gets bumped. And if you're EAC, Coach Melo, under Coach Gerson, their first season in NCAA Season 99, they almost made the semifinals, just fell short, had a 9-9 record. Off that pin down, you see Kinyal wide open, and something that the Golden Stags could not afford to do.
Well, that's really the question for the Stags. Yung kanilang depensa. The offense is there, although there are games that they were struggling, but then again, you have to be consistent with your defense, especially if you're a smaller team compared to your opponent.
Gabad tried to answer. Again, offensive rebounds have been a friend para dito sa San Sebastian.
And that's the energy we're looking from the Stags. And that's the second offensive rebound for them. Second chance points.
Normal able to recover, bouncing it off to Luciano. Kinyal already has 2 threes. Swings it to Pagsanhan, drives baseline. Shot clock winding down, Umpad goes up, and he will head to the line.
And this is a much improved Umpad that we're seeing right now. Quicker to the ball, makikita mo na maganda yung ano niya ngayon eh. Maganda yung footwork niya. And looking to display his full potential here in the coming NCAA season.
Very big guy, Erlan Umpad, 6'8". As you could see, our VIPs in attendance. Maaga pa lang, no? 7.5 to go here in the opening frame. A split at the line para dito kay Erlan Umpad.
Speaking of VIPs, no, marami tayong aabangan mamaya dun sa ating 5th and final game. I'm sure that's going to be kumbaga, really interesting. We'll have a jam-packed arena.
Oh, for sure. Much like yesterday, we've had those pair of mouth-watering matchups.
Oh.
College of St. Benilde won over San Beda, and then UP had to fight off a comeback by Ateneo in the 4th quarter, and they prevailed. As UP, the only remaining undefeated team here in our tourney. San Sebastian on the attack. Gabat tried to use his left hand. And ball will swing over to the side of the Generals.
A lot of contact in that last attack by the Stags. But then again, the inside presence itong si Umpad, making things hard for the Stags in their half-court offense.
Normal directing traffic for the Generals. Going up against Ronquillo. Kinyal steps in for another 3. This time it's short. There's a foul call against Baste. So sideline inbound tayo. Second team foul. Check that. Third team foul kontra dito sa Golden Stags. For San Sebastian naman, no? Like you mentioned, Alex De Soyo as well as Romel Kalahat, wala na dyan.
So even Jesse Sumoda.
Yun.
So malaki talaga yung, kumbaga, first 5 yun eh, yung nawala sa kanila eh.
First 5, all those players produce really well for them throughout the years.
So basically what we're seeing right now is the second group assuming that role, yung starting role for the Stags. So it would really take a lot of adjustment for them. And that's a good thing about having preseason tournaments like Filoil EcoOil. At a high level, no, nasusubukan sila doon sa kanilang bagong roles.
And this guy, Raymark Escobedo, already has 6 points. Now he fires a pass to Felebrico, banking it as San Sebastian retakes the lead.
That's a familiar play for the Stags, just different personnel doing it right now.
Pagsanhan, Kinyal has missed his last 3 shots from the outside, although he draws a foul cardinal sin if you're San Sebastian.
And I believe this foul is going to be after the shot. Oh, they're still gonna count it as a... Oh, yun, tama. Baseline inbound lang to.
Good call, Coach Melo. Kasi nga,
After the release na eh.
exactly. So, San Sebastian dodging a bullet here with 4 minutes gone by here in the first quarter.
I'd like to take this opportunity to greet my very good friend, Sir Benji Santiago.
Ayun.
Sana gising ka na't nag-aalmusal ng masarap.
Axel Dormal, that shot off the mark. Luciano was hacked by Ronquillo. They are now over the foul limit.
And Lance Ronquillo is a prized recruit para dito sa Stags. No? Played solid for the UST Junior Tiger Cubs and ngayon naman bringing his talent to Recto.
And this free throw is brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. So, Luciano missing on the first. EAC so far a bit spotty at the line.
And Luciano, one of the veterans in this roster of Coach Gerson.
Escobedo attacks the basket. Another offensive rebound, this time by Baroga. Ronquillo against Quiñal. Getting to the gut of the defense, kicks it out. Gabat knocks down a triple.
And I like that action from the Stags. Look at that.
Although he misses.
One-man trap itong si Escobedo that time.
Quiñal able to cross the timeline as we're approaching the halfway point of the opening period. Luciano losing his balance. Bola babalik sa panig ng San Sebastian. This is the Jiangnan Hot Pot Hot Shot 3. Hot Pot ba? Jiangnan na. This is another guy that we're expecting to have a huge leap. Ito si Rex Gabat, Coach Melo.
Oh, definitely. He's been having his much longer playing time here in the Filoil and it's only a matter of time no, before mailabas talaga nitong si Rex yung kanyang laro. We know what he's capable of.
One of the more athletic guards that we have. Umpad able to score off that feed from Nico Quiñal.
2 against 1 action, nothing much the Stags could do there to stop that play. Lalo na nga si Umpad ang involved dun.
Gabat goes to Baroga. Felebrico. Regs knocking down his second free of the first quarter.
The Stags looking good here in the first. They're on a roll. And most importantly, ang ganda ng flow ng kanilang offense ngayon. A lot of their shots hindi galing sa one-on-one action.
This is another good set. And Pagsanhan makes them pay with a free.
And that's familiarity for you, EAC Generals. Without even looking at the corner, alam nila na may tao dun.
And reinforcements coming in for the guys in white. Loristo, Wilmer Oftana, Kyle Ochavo, and Nobi Lucero. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
This has to be the quickest backcourt tandem for the NCAA. Itong si Lucero and Ochavo.
Oh, the split. The feed. Felebrico though unable to control the pass. Pero bola mananatili sa panig ng San Sebastian.
5 seconds left and the shot clock is going to be a baseline inbound play.
Ronquillo will trigger. Felebrico off that pin down. Escobedo fires a 3. Off to the left. The recovery by Gabat. And he is waxing hot from the outside.
Seems to be unconscious in this game. That's the kind of play you want to see from Rex Gabat. Just shooting the lights out from the 3.
So Raymark Escobedo and Rex Gabat have been really picking up the scoring cudgels para dito sa San Sebastian. Here he is, Regs again, this time getting to the cup.
Seems to be unstoppable in these games. EAC needs to put a clamp on this guy.
Pagsanando, with a transition basket. A steal of Tana. Oh! Basket and one! How did he get that in?
An off-balance shot for Oftana, still able to find the way to get that shot.
Smart switch move. Switch to Smart without changing your number to experience fast connectivity and nationwide coverage. Visit any Smart store to learn more. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Yan ang budget tropa moment dala ng TNT. Mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan.
And there's really no better way to enjoy barkada moment, tropa moment, than watching an exciting ball game. And ngayon nga, yung Stags, no, slowly pinapakita na kung ano yung kanilang potential. And there's still a lot of time to prepare for the NCAA. And definitely, they're going up yung kanilang performance.
Both teams actually shooting 50% from the field. But you saw there Wilmer Oftana off that steal, getting that end one play.
And that has been the trademark of EAC, yung kanilang full court pressure. Now it's going to be a challenge for the guards of the Stags to be able to break that.
Escobedo still at the controls, already has 6 points. San Sebastian with the lead as Escobedo. That shot is too strong. Rebound by Ochavo. This guy, very much a do-it-all player para dito kay Coach Gerson. To si Kyle Ochavo. Despite his stature, this is a fun matchup. Him and Lance Ronquillo.
Totoo yan. Kailangan mo ng ano dyan, ng speedometer sa dalawang yan.
Lucero, shot clock winding down. That shot will not work. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Gabat again. This time, it clanks off the rim. Chavo speeds it up. Lucero goes up strong and finally making a basket.
And again, arguably the fastest backcourt tandem here in the NCAA. Nakita mo naman, pagpasok nila, nag-iba agad yung pace at tempo ng ating ball game, and the Stags has yet to fill in their subs.
Oh, what a sweet move galing kay Raymark Escobedo. Pero tatakbo na naman ang mga general. Gortiza gets the friendly bounce.
And that's the problem right now. They're just trading baskets with the EAC. And with a deeper roster, lamang dito ang EAC kapag naging takbuhan ng laro.
They've been taking advantage even after a make from San Sebastian. They've been pushing the pace. As we check out this fast break, courtesy of the fast-acting ABC tile adhesive. Obi Lucero finally scoring because he did not have a field goal in their last game against Mapua. The other Gabat is in, tries a pull-up. Another offensive rebound para dito sa Baste. Nico Aguilar also in uniform para dito kay Coach Arvin Bilneon. Felibrico. That shot is short. Pascual floats one up, gets it in.
So far, the Stags quicker to the ball, especially in terms of offensive rebounding. EAC needs to match that intensity.
23-21. Baste still with a 2-point lead. The attack inside. Loristo able to take advantage of that matchup.
And nakita ni Loristo, there was really no help waiting for him. Kaya naman inatake talaga niya on that one-on-one with Baroga.
Felibrico. Sublime feed. Baroga, no, but second serving is good.
And Baroga Nakita mo ngayon, he has the build and the size na parang maging JM Calma. He just needs to put a lot more time doon sa kanyang workout regimen, but definitely potential itong si Baroga.
Last shot time for EAC. Ochavo in traffic. And that's going to be the end of what has been a back and forth opening quarter. And let's check out our Smart Power Days. Brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all access data, only TikTok and only all net call and text for 7 days. Load now. And a tight one here with Noby Lucero and Kyle Ochavo doing things para dito sa EAC. 25-23 at the end of quarter number 1.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Second quarter underway here between EAC and San Sebastian. And right off the bat, a steal. Give and go of Tana, able to recover. Natapik ni Felebrico as we check out the ABC tile adhesive 5 on the floor. Para dito sa EAC, we have Noby Lucero, King Gortiza, Wilmer Oftana, Loresto, and Ochavo as King Gortiza will go to the line.
I like the activity ng EAC. They're really attacking the paint right now. Compared to the first group wherein they shot a lot of three-pointers, ngayon they're really forcing the Stags to rotate on the defensive end. Para naman dito sa Stags, this is a huge test for their second group dahil nga alam natin, deeper at more experience itong EAC. So this is supposed to be a huge challenge for the Stags, and if they'll be able to overcome this, malaking bagay talaga yan for their development.
King Gortiza, one of the sharpshooters in the recent NCAA Season 99 tournament. Average 11.6 points and shot 36% from behind the three-point line. Although a split there. Lamang pa rin ng isa dito ang San Sebastian. Felebrico kontra kay Oftana. Aguilar pulls up from beyond the arc. Tapi ka ng bola, mababalik dito kay Gabat. Now working against Noby Lucero. 6 to work with. Pocket pass. Felebrico. And a good block by Loristo. Lucero sumugod. Met there by Nico Aguilar. What a pass. And Felebrico able to clean it up.
Perfectly timed pass for Nico Aguilar. Up and down basketball we're seeing at San Sebastian nga nanaig doon.
A minute gone by. Baste holding on to a 3-point lead. Off that flare screen, Gortiza, he attacks, but he will be called for a dribbling violation.
And the good thing about the defense of the Stags right now, dahil almost similar size sila, they're switching everything, making it hard for EAC to attack and especially penetrate the paint.
A chance to add on to their lead. Aguilar kissing it off the glass.
And itong si Nico Aguilar, he is very deceptive with his size. Akala mo bagal-bagal, but every time he needs to speed up, he knows how to do it.
Speaking of speeding up, King Gortiza with another fast break layup.
Nagiging kumbaga multifaceted na yung laro nitong si King Gortiza. Before, he's known to just be a shooter, pero ngayon, developed his driving ability.
Pascual, the release doesn't work. Chavo onto the front court. Lucero. Mintis ulit. Balik ang bola sa Baste. Forward pass again. Aguilar. Felebrico. Inside. Swinging it to Gabat against Ochavo. Now he tries to post him up. And Noby Lucero. Oh, he is gone. Noby Lucero. Oh, he missed the layup.
What a sequence there. Nico Aguilar medyo sumuko na nga doon sa paghabol eh. But then again, Noby Lucero.
You know, while I was saying na nakabante na siya, I had the feeling na baka mamintis niya eh because of his struggles. But let's check out our ABC Tire Adhesive 5 on the floor. Again, it's Cortiza, Loristo, Noby Lucero, Kylo Chavo, and Wilmer Oftana. For the side naman of San Sebastian, Migs Pascual, Baroga is there with Gabat, Risho, and Aguilar. Or Chavo. Cortiza steps back. That shot will not work. And two guys going for the ball, and that results to a turnover against EAC. Si Rex Gabat, binalik na dito ni Coach Arvin.
Well, he had an impressive first quarter, scoring 11 points with 3 3-pointers. And tinan natin ngayon if he's gonna be able to continue that stellar performance against the defense of King Cortiza.
Oh, yung isang Gabat, nagpakawala na rin ng tres dito. That's Ralph Gabat announcing his entry. And now, San Sebastian getting back to their biggest lead at 6. There was a foul whistled against the Golden Stags.
A lot of pushing and shoving underneath. Nagiging challenge ngayon for the Stags. They don't have natural big guys. These are small forwards. Kumbaga, forced to being slide down to the 4 and 5 spot. Kaya medyo may challenge sa kanila in trying to stop yung naman mga players na sanay na doon sa ganung posisyon.
Certainly missing the services of James Una. But still, they've been really scrappy. They still have the lead here. Aguilar. Again, really physical. The puck is passed inside Risho. And good execution there between Aguilar and Risho.
Great pass mula dito kay Aguilar, although he had a hard time trying to fend off itong si Josh Devara. But again, veterano na rin itong si Nico Aguilar. He's not new to being pressured. And ito rin namang si Josh Devara. One talented guy for Coach Jerson.
This free throw is brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy.
And you asked earlier, sino-sino yung galing sa Hope Christian. Itong si Josh din is one of the guys, a product of that program.
So, this is the biggest lead para dito sa San Sebastian at 8 points. How will EAC respond here? They are at 4 and 2. But after this one, they still have 2 remaining games. Oftana from the free throw area, automatic.
Good patience right there for the EAC Generals. Talagang they waited for that defense of San Sebastian to relax and sag off. And luckily for them, nahanap nga nila yung gap in that middle.
Aguilar steps back, fires the three, no good. EAC with another chance to trim the gap. Under 6 minutes to go. Gurtiza on the left side. Oftana again. Same spot. A bit short though. But inside, Bakud. Tapi ka ng bola. Si Bakud ulit. Merong tulak sa likod.
This is a more active front line for the EAC Generals. Remember, back in the first quarter, rebounding was a cause of concern for them. Right now, ito namang Stags ang kinakailangan mag-adjust.
5 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second quarter. So like we said, EAC, marami silang kadikit sa team standings. Teams like the College of St. Benilde, San Beda, Letran, also with a 5 and 2 record. Mapua, who will play later on. The Altas, all have at least 4 wins. So very important for the Generals to get a win here and give themselves a better chance of advancing to the next round. 5.5 to go. Baseline inbound para dito sa mga nakaputi. Bakod facing a double team. The release pass. Well executed play of that inbounds.
And the EAC Generals making the Stags pay for giving out that double team. Ito ngayon, the energy really on a different level for EAC.
They get a steal again off that pressure defense they've been applying for the entirety of the game so far.
And this is a much younger EAC 5 we're seeing on the floor. Kaya naman makikita mo, iba yung energy. And of course, they want to crack that rotation of Coach Gerson. Kaya naman pakitang gilas talaga itong 5 ngayon sa sahig.
Approaching the halfway point of the second period. The guys in white applying heavy pressure. And San Sebastian having trouble crossing the timeline.
And that's Rico Postanes tapping that ball away. Another second-generation player. His dad played for the FEU Tamaraos, played for the PABL, Philip Sardins, nag-national team din. 8th overall draft by in the PBA by SMB. So a lot of tradition din dito kay Dodong Postanes.
Another steal, pocket pass, Bagay able to maneuver in the paint. And they have cut this down to a 1-point lead.
And this is exactly how you come back from a huge lead. The AC Generals just turning things up here, and the Stags are looking flat with their offense.
7-0 run for EAC. Earlier, San Sebastian enjoyed their biggest lead at 8. Naitawid ng bahagya. Regs Gabat pulls up from 20 feet, knocks that one down.
And Regs Gabat telling everybody, settle down. Just get the ball in my hands and we'll do something about it.
Already 13 points for Regs Gabat. Bagay on the left side. EAC now trying to execute their half-court offense. Atake sa loob, away from the play. May foul na itinawag laban dito sa Baste. Four minutes and 16 seconds left.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Pistuhan sa ilalim. And Gabat, you see there, just erasing itong si Jacob.
Baseline inbound for EAC. Another foul. And they're over the foul limit. Jacob and Gabat again. As Escobedo in the fray. Medyo nagkakapisikalan na. And referees will try to restore order here. Nag-apologize din naman ito si Raymark Escobedo. So cooler heads have prevailed.
So again, that pressure defense of EAC getting in the heads nga nitong Stags, because they've been really given a hard time by this 5 on the floor on EAC. And yun nga, sometimes you just have to see things from another perspective. Pasok muna dito yung ibang guards of the Stags. And para dito nga sila Gabat and sila Pascual will be able to adjust once they enter again the game.
Dito papasok, no, yung mga criteria in terms of kung merong act of violence.
No.
And action has really picked up. Actually, first quarter pa lang, Coach. We've been treated to a shootout. You saw Regs Gabat and Raymark Escobedo combining forces para dito sa San Sebastian. For EAC naman, it's been a much collective effort. Nico Quiñal started things off with back-to-back threes. And then, sumama na sa party. Sila King Cortiza, Noby Lucero also provided a lift. And itong San Sebastian, they're still not out of the playoff picture. Although, with a 1-5 record, hindi na nila hawak yung kanilang kapalaran ngayon.
No, they need to win all the remaining games that they have for sure to be able to have a chance. But then again, aasa na nga sila sa magiging resulta ng mga ibang laro in their bracket. But again, for the Stags, it's all about competing and winning every possession. Yun muna yung kanilang iisipin at poproblemahin dito. Because they are in the developmental stage.
And our referees Medyo matagal din yung pag-sort out nila dun sa last play. So it's gonna be a holding foul first on Regs Gabat. Pero merong unsportsmanlike foul laban dito kay Jacob ng EAC.
Foul on number 7, Ralph Gabat. That's his third. Unsportsmanlike foul called on EAC's number 16, Matt Jacob. That's his second.
So yun, narinig
13
yung
foul
game
for
announcer
EAC.
natin.
Penalty situation.
Dahil itong dalawan to, sila rin yung na-involved play prior to that.
Right.
Na naipatumba nga nitong si Ralph Gabat, itong si Jacob. And good job by our officials na trying to contain at makontrol yung mga ganong klaseng action.
So 2 free throws for Jacob. And then on the side of San Sebastian, it's gonna be, I think, Ralph Gabat who will take 2 of his own, and then possession will go to the side of San Sebastian.
But Ralph needs to be careful. He already has 3 personal fouls dito sa ating second quarter pa lamang.
So Ralph Gabat at the line, knocked down a 3 earlier. San Sebastian just clinging on to the lead. And our fans in attendance in this very early morning offering. Later, another important matchup in our NCAA bracket, the Battle of Intramuros. Mapua Cardinals will take on the Coleo de San Juan de Letran Knights. Then later in the afternoon, puro UAP showdown na tayo. And that will be capped off with the De La Salle Ateneo showdown. James Maliwat is also in for San Sebastian. Regs Gabat pulls up. Rebound, but a steal. Now Bagay is off to the races and lays it up and in.
That is once again the quickness of the EAC Generals in full display, which activates once again itong kanilang full court pressure.
Maliwat fires a pass. Escobedo, acrobatic attempt. Risho floats one up, doesn't get the friendly bounce.
Everything but the shot there for the Stags. EAC Generals now in control of the pace of this game.
This guy, itong si Guevara, having an opportunity here para dito kay Coach Jerson Cabildes. Manning the point. Jacob inside, backward, multiple fakes. Tapikan ng bola mapupunta kay Regs Gabat. Jacob draped all over him, but Gabat able to escape. Lays it up and in, plus a foul.
And what about that move from Regs Gabat, seeing the opening in the baseline, attacking 2 white shirts and getting the send one play.
And this was brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. That was our palaban play galing dito kay Regs Gabat. Regs Gabat piling up the points. He already has 15. And makes good on the bonus. Josh De Vera bouncing it off. EAC down by 5. Oh, inside. There was Jacob able to get it in.
That's one of the strengths itong si Jacob. No, he's used to playing face-up basketball, always playing the 4 spot.
Oh, they behind the back. Changing hands in mid-air as Bakot commits a foul.
That's a mix of talent and a lot of confidence para dito kay Escobedo. When he learned that he's gonna play this kind of role, nakita mo nag-iba talaga yung kanyang kilos sa sahig, and look at that shot, changing hands in mid-air.
Remark Escobedo had 12 points, 2 steals, although not so good yung kanyang field goal shooting against Letran in their last game. So siya ngayon, no? Yung mas nagiging agresibo with the absences of Paeng Are and James Una.
Totoo yan. And with the way he's playing, I'm seeing a lot of semblance. Parang RK Ilagan yung pinapakita niyang style of play.
2:35 left. EAC turning the ball over. Escobedo, numbers here for San Sebastian. Sidestep beauty.
Good read para dito kay Escobedo. They had the numbers in that last attack, but yun nga, he really wants to take matters into his own hands.
EAC na ibaba na kanining kalamangan. Pero San Sebastian, naiangat ulit. 3-pointer on its way. It's a miss. Leaking out is Escobedo. Pero Felebrico, siya ngayon. Oh, that drop pass inside para dito kay Raymar Escobedo, who has scored the last 3 baskets para dito sa San Sebastian.
Heads up play para dito kay Felebrico, able to get that ball out of his hustle play, and a good decision for him to drop it to Escobedo.
Escobedo now, also in double figures. Bagay was stripped. Off to the races are the Golden Stags. Sorry, that was Escobedo drilling in a 3-pointer. And Raymar Escobedo, 10 straight, make that 12 straight points as we check out this Jiangnan Hot Pot Hot Shot 3. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Raymar Escobedo has scored the last 7 points para dito sa sa San Sebastian. Actually, the last 8 points.
And mukhang playing inspired basketball itong si Escobedo. Sino ba naman ang di may inspire with the atmosphere that we're having here?
Siyempre. At ngayon, double-digit lead para dito sa San Sebastian. 48-38. Inside they go, talking about tong Generals. 70 seconds to go.
And the EAC really piling points inside. They already have 22 points in the shaded area compared to the 16 of the Stags.
48-40. Ronquillo is in. Felebrico. Now handing it off, pero hindi malinis yung pagkaabigay doon. Offensive foul. Laban dito kay Tristan.
Wala sa timing, yung handoff nitong San Sebastian at that time. And alam nga naman natin, ball screens, handoffs, lahat yan talaga needs to be perfectly timed para nga maiwasang matawagan ng offensive foul.
And look at this lineup by San Sebastian. All perimeter players on the floor para dito kay Coach Arvin Bonleon.
And slowly, they're building their identity. What I'm seeing right now, parang Golden State, yung ginagawa nila dito. Everybody can shoot from the 3-point line at lahat masisipag sa depensa.
Yung 2008 Golden State na squad yun, no?
Oh.
The likes of Baron Davis as James Maliwat. 4-3, tapikan ng bola. Mapupunta kay Postanes. EAC with an opportunity to take the last shot. But Pagsanhan, a bit out of control on that attempt, but there was a foul call against the Golden Stags.
And Pagsanhan, he's known to be an explosive player, even back in his high school and Batanginas days. And ngayon nga, he has turned out to be more efficient with that role.
Harvey had 11 points in 23 minutes against Mapua. This free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Naglaro to, no? Sa Batang Gilas in the under 16 and under 18.
I believe that was under, hindi ako nagkakamali. Sino bang coach nila dito?
Ang tanong ko, naging magkaampi ba sila ni Mac Wadanya doon?
Oo, I understand, yes.
Diba?
Sila nila, Mac Wadanya nga yung batch na yun.
Gabat. Able to save it. May pagkaataw nitong Baste to take the last shot. Escobedo steps back for 3, banks it in! Just before the buzzer. Raymark Escobedo having himself a huge second quarter. And that's been a reason why they have taken over here. Picture perfect shot, no problem. Again, one more look at that impressive three-pointer galing dito kay Raymark Escobedo. And at the half, Baste up 51-40.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z, authentic, real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool! Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi!
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool! Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
Fur.
At the half, we got San Sebastian in front by 11 points over EAC 51-40. Again, this is the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. As we see the Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok and only all-net call and text for 7 days. Load now. And first quarter pa lang, coach, we were treated into a shootout. Nagpatuloy nung second quarter, but San Sebastian closing the half with a 10-2 run.
Well, San Sebastian has finally found their identity. You know, they're playing small ball and shooting well from the outside. As we take a look at the numbers, EAC 16 out of 34, 19 out of 39 naman for the Stags. This is where the huge difference comes in. 5 3-point shots converted by the Stags, capped off with that very difficult step-back 3-pointer from Escobedo. And the turnovers, not much really separating these teams, but then again, itong Stags has really maximized that 7 turnovers nitong EAC Generals by scoring 14 points of those turnovers.
Halftime stats brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Leading scorers para dito sa magkabilang kupunan.
Itong si Nico Quinal had 2 straight 3-pointers. Doon pa lang sa panimula ng ating first quarter, and after that, it has been kumbaga kalat na yung opensa nitong EAC, but for the Stags, started with the Regs Gabat show, but then again itong si Raymart Escobedo hindi talaga nagpapahuli. 18 points for him and 16 naman para dito kay Regs.
12 of those 18 points coming in that huge second quarter para dito kay Raymart Escobedo. As we check out our ABC tile adhesive 5 on the floor. So EAC will start off with Gortiza, Nico Quiñal, Axel Dormal, Harvey Pagsanhan, and Luciano. So a small lineup para dito kay Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
Well, they're trying to quicken things up, talking about the EAC Generals dahil nga so far itong Stags na nananaig sa takbuhan.
Pagsanhan all the way. And a bonus free throw coming up.
And again, that's the reason why they have this small lineup on the floor to activate the plays like this.
Fast break courtesy of the fast-acting ABC tile adhesive. Si Coach Gerson yung nag-matchup ngayon sa lineup nitong San Sebastian. With Felibrico at the 4 spot together with Ricio, James Maliwat, Raymart Escobedo, and Ralph Gabat.
And most likely, ganito talaga yung magiging tema ng mga laro ng San Sebastian. You have to use your strengths to your advantage. Hindi mo naman kayang hanapin yung wala eh. They have the speed, so they're gonna take use of that.
Look at that move. Everything but the shot though. Pero yung Gabat, nakalusot. Again, this has been the theme by the Generals. Every time na make, tatakbuhan lang nila itong Golden Stags.
That's focusing on the next play for the Generals. So far, they've been successful in doing that.
They get another steal. Dormal, the pass. Gortiza tried to recover, but ultimately losing it. Escobedo from the left flank has missed the first 2 shots here in the third. Maliwat goes up, gets the basket plus a foul.
Napaganda pa para dito kay Maliwat. He had trouble getting control of that basketball. But yung kanyang persistence paying off in this play. Harvey Pagsanan might have escaped with a kickball there.
Balik sa 11 ang kalamangan dito ng San Sebastian. Biggest lead right now by the Golden Stags as we're approaching the 8-minute mark of the third quarter. Luciano up top against Ricio. Quiñal has not scored since getting the first 2 3-pointers para dito sa EAC. Gortiza slides in for the gorgeous finish.
Poor closeout para dito kay Ralph Gabat, giving that lane para dito kay Gortiza.
The steal. Gortiza absorbs contact, count it, and one.
And that's what you get playing for the pros with that SGL license. King Gortiza getting the steal, leading the break, reading the situation, absorbing the contact, still able to get the basket to go in.
That was the smart switch move. Switch to smart without changing your number to experience fast connectivity and nationwide coverage. Visit any smart store to learn more.
And again, yan yung mga experience na makukuha mo eh, no? Playing physical, playing tough.
Paano kaya sasagot itong Baste? Pagsanhan clears it. EAC off to the races. Gortiza drives baseline. Oh, the acrobatic finish. King Gortiza on a mission.
What a strong move for him. A great pass mula dito kay Doromal. And look at that baseline drive. Nagkape pa sa ere.
Smart signature move of the game brought to you by Smart Signature Plan Plus. Enjoy only 5G and more starting at $9.99 a month. Apply now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more.
The proud father of Lance Ronquillo, Boss Otep, in the building.
No naman, enjoying this Sunday game in San Sebastian, playing inspired basketball because one of their biggest supporters in attendance for today.
Actually, pagkakilala ko dyan kay Boss Otep, very shy in front of the camera.
Oo. Yung pagkakilala ko sa kanya is a really very supportive father. Talaga namang nakatutok sa development nitong si Lance.
Halos walang mintis eh.
Oo.
Sa pagpapanood dito. Right now, San Sebastian trying to protect this 6-point lead. 3-pointer on its way. Cortiza. Forward pass, Kinyal. Back to King. EAC trying to inch closer here. Normal. Kicks it out. King against James. Pulls up. Way short. Pagsanhan with a big boy rebound. Kinyal steps in. 7-foot jumper. Clanks off the rim. San Sebastian on the other end. Escobedo goes up. Pagsanhan has been really corralling those boards. 3 straight rebounds. Goes to Dormal. Yes!
Finally, a basket for the EAC Generals after that up and down action that we saw. Harvey Pagsanhan making things happen, getting the rebound and giving that assist to Dormal.
8-0 run for the Generals. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Baroga hands it off. Gabat tries to answer. Way off.
And the Stags have gone cold here in the game.
Jiangnan hot pot, hot shot 3. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na. Axel Dormal from the left corner pocket.
And this is a strong third quarter for the Generals, 14-5. After allowing San Sebastian to score 26 points in the second quarter, ngayon really stepping up on the defensive end are the Generals.
But a steal here by the Golden Stags. 3-on-1, fast break. Pagsanhan all over, Pelebrico. Unable to convert. And look at Harvey Pagsanhan just doing it on both ends of the floor.
And so far, this counter of Coach Gerson Cabilte is working to their advantage, putting Harvey Pagsanhan on the 4 spot.
Regs Gabat is in. The switch by Luciano. He likes this matchup. Regs fires from deep. Kinyal tracks down the miss. Luciano playing that center spot. Pagsanhan gets stripped down low. Pelebrico leading the break. Baroga, outside jumper. And that offense has really gone dry para dito sa Golden Stags. Pelebrico, up and under, wala pa din. Escobedo, the spin. Oh! The basket plus a foul! What a sublime move galing dito kay Raymark Escobedo.
He is oozing with confidence right now. I gotta see that again. Escobedo with his flyby move. Spin cycle, challenging the defense of Harvey Pagsanhan and getting this end one play.
Smart signature move of the game brought to you by Smart Signature Plan Plus. Enjoy only 5G and more starting at $999 a month. Apply now.
And that reaction from Harvey Pagsanhan says it all. Tatlo ang dinaanan itong si Escobedo in that last play.
We talked about him being more assertive, really having a breakout season, at least here in our Filoil EcoOil tournament. Pagsanhan again, and this time he converts.
Harvey Pagsanhan making up for that last foul that he gave up. And yung kanyang sipag din here in the third has spelled the difference for the EAC Generals.
Pagsanhan with 11 points, 7 rebounds. EAC back to within 2. Regs Gabat connects on a three-pointer.
And that's how important the activity of Raymart Escobedo is for the Stags. Every time he's playing good, nadadala niya yung kanyang mga teammates.
Quiñal steps back. Doromal against Pascual. Now Baroga will switch. Kick out pass, Quiñal for free. Hook it.
And one guy you cannot leave wide open for the EAC Generals. Nico Quiñal has really developed that outside shot.
Balik sa dalawa. Ang kailangan na bulin dito ng mga General. 3.5 to go here in the third. Gabat pivots his way through. 5 straight points for Regs.
And Regs Gabat, he's really known to be a slasher para dito sa Stags. That time around, having a smaller defender on him, that is too easy for Regs Gabat.
21 points for Regs Gabat. Doromal, the fake. Kick out pass, Gortiza. Launches a free and knocks it down.
King Gortiza with another 3-pointer. Iiling-iling pa.
Another shootout here in the third. Escobedo. Guarded by Quiñal. Pagsanhan switching on him. Good defense. Pagsanhan unable to track it down, but EAC making headway here. Although, Coach Gerson magbabalasa muna ng tao dito.
It is a much-deserved rest for Harvey Pagsanhan. He has changed the complexion of this game. It's up to the next guys naman to maintain that kind of intensity.
Jacob will get that board. Actually, muntikan na sila doon because Lucero and Jacob both going for one guy, which left another guy open underneath. So Lucero, Jacob, and Wilmer Oftana inserted back by Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Ball will stay on the side of the Generals. A chance to take the lead here. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left here in the third period. Lucero, guarded by Regs Gabat. The fake, the up and under move. Galing dito kay Axel Dormal, although he is clutching on to, I believe, his right hamstring.
Oh, this is not a good sign.
And hamstring injuries are pretty tricky, Coach Melo.
Oo eh. And it's a recurring injury. Kaya yun yung mahirap dyan eh. So take a look at this move. Up and under for him. Ayun, parang dun pa lang naging shaky na siya eh.
And this is his first game back from that injury that you mentioned.
This is a nice setup job for him. Able to get his defender up in the air. Pero dun pa lang sa fake, makikita mo na medyo may inalalayan siya.
And he's being carried off by his teammates right now. Axel Doromal, the Davaoenyo. Hopefully nothing too serious here. Former Arellano chief. And the plans are for him to suit up for season 100 for the EAC Generals. So si Bagay pinasok na dito, replacing Axel. But EAC has taken the lead here after San Sebastian led by as many as 12 points. Escobedo, one-on-one against Bagay. Shot clock reads 5. Felebrico trying to escape the defense in traffic. Rebound. Controlled. Cortiza, forward pass. Lucero. That was a wayward pass. Pagkakataon para dito sa San Sebastian. Felebrico, wala pa din. But the tip in is good.
That's just pure hustle para dito kay Felebrico. Challenging two defenders. Still able to get that shot despite dun ng kanyang opposition.
Felebrico with 6. Lucero dancing. Oh, backdoor play, but Bagay unable to capitalize. Baste, a chance to increase their lead, but they turn the ball over. Off to the races, Lucero, Gurtiza with a strong move to the basket.
And this is where EAC is deadliest. Once they're able to make stops and run, they have a lot of able finishers in transition. They have guards who makes good decisions. If you're San Sebastian, you gotta take care of that ball.
Under a minute to go. King Gurtiza with 17 points. Kick out pass, Raymark, short. Jacob with the rebound, Lucero. Inside, Bagay called for a traveling violation.
Para naman dito sa panig ng Golden Stags, Nico Aguilar and Ralph Gabat will be providing yung kanilang two top scorers that much needed rest. 21 points for Rex Gabat and 20 for Raymart Escobedo. Question is, do they have more gas left in their tank?
Eh, malalaman natin yan as San Sebastian now down by 1. Mix Pascual entering the fray with a free.
That was a surprise three-pointer from Pascual. Has that unorthodox release. Kaya naman hindi ready doon si Lucero.
Last shot time for the Generals. Jacob. Bagay. Well challenged on that shot. And that's gonna be it for the third period. EAC briefly took the lead. As we check out the Smart Powered Up Plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all access data on the TikTok and on the AllNet call and text for 7 days. Load now. But San Sebastian able to protect this lead despite Harvey Pagsanhan's efforts. It's been Rex Gabat, Raymark Escobedo putting in the production as they now lead 68-66.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Fourth quarter here between EAC and San Sebastian. Again, it's Ken Pangilinan with Coach Melo Navarro. And EAC had a 1-point lead earlier, but Baste able to put the clamps. Aguilar a bit out of control on that attempt. EAC a chance to tie or even take the lead. King Gurtiza, the leading scorer so far for the Generals. Oftana fires the three. Off the mark. And San Sebastian, forward pass. Ralph Gabat steps back. And a good block by Oftana from behind. And he tracks down the miss there. Gurtiza gets whacked, but no problem. Basket and one for King.
King Gurtiza is playing on another level here. Already almost losing that basketball for him. Tingnan natin to. Still able to regain control and finish that shot. King Gurtiza has turned out to be a King General here in this game.
Chance to give the lead para dito sa mga General. King Gurtiza from La Union. And now has 20 points. More importantly, the Generals back in the driver's seat. Palitan ng tao para dito sa Baste. Celebrico will bring the ball down for the Golden Stags. Escobedo is also back in, guarded by Bagay. San Sebastian Their flickering hopes of making it to the quarterfinals on the line here as they turn the ball over, although a counter steal by Ralph Gabat. Papasok sa loob si Felebrico and he will troop to the line.
That's a good drive mula dito kay Felebrico, not settling for the outside shot. But play prior to that, you would see the attention na binibigay nitong EAC kay Raymart Escobedo. And this is where decision making comes in for him. Ano, dahil nga he is a marked man, minsan kinakailangan din for him to really play decoy. And for his teammates naman, every time he has that basketball and once he attacks, the guys from the weak side needs to position themselves dun sa mga pwesto na makikita sila nito ni Raymart Escobedo for a drop pass.
This free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Felebrico ties the ball game with a split. Now has 7 points. Nobby Lucero at the point guard spot para dito kay Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Cortiza open for 3. Book it!
Very patient offense right there for the EAC Generals. King Cortiza continuing his impressive performance here in the game, putting once again EAC back on top.
23 points for King Cortiza. Ralph Gabat gets into the gut of the defense and scores off that left-handed finish.
A nice move mula dito kay Ralph Gabat. That entry pass to the post was denied, leaving him wide open for that penetration.
Cortiza getting past Felebrico. And King Cortiza, pretty impressive here para dito kay Coach Gerson.
He's just scoring at will, talking about King Cortiza. And San Sebastian trying to find a way to stop him, but so far, all those tactics hindi pa tumatalab.
Aguilar tries to strike back. Nothing there. Cortiza corrals the miss. Lucero on the right side. Oftana posting up, now offers a screen. And a foul call. No! It's gonna be a turnover.
Oh, stepping out of bounds, and that play took a lot of time to materialize for EAC. Oftana already asking for the ball on the post.
Puts Gerson in disbelief. Ralph Gabat with the leather against King Cortiza. Aguilar off that flare action. Cortiza.
And this is how crucial Nico Aguilar's play would be for the Stags. Because he's one guy na pwede maging stabilizer eh. Kapag nasa bench or kapag nag-init na itong kanilang dalawang scorer in Escobedo and Gabat, siya yung pwedeng third option eh, in that outside sniping.
Foul called on that Nobby Lucero drive. Under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. EAC has trailed for most of this contest, especially in the second and the third quarter. But they have roared back. Lucero makes good on the first. Played for Jose Maria College and High School. Itong si Nobby Lucero, and also actually transfer ito eh. Ito si Nobby Lucero from the Perpetual program in college.
A lot of experience ang dala niya dito, no, para sa EAC Generals. Not a stranger to high-level basketball itong si Nobby Lucero.
Has also played in the pros. Ito si Nobby from Davao. Escobedo trying to shake off Bagay. And Lucero called for a foul, trying to battle possession with Rex Gabat down low.
So far in the last 3 possessions of the Stags, makikita mo yun, no? Medyo sariling sikap itong sila Escobedo and Gabat. They need to come off screens, come off misdirections to be more effective.
Look at that layup. Rex Gabat able to escape. Now with 23 points, and they get a steal. Felebrico inside. In traffic, no problem.
What about that move from Felebrico, putting on the brakes? Hinantay bumaba yung kanyang mga defenders before going for that shot.
We are tied 75 all. Lucero fires a pass. Bagay back to Nobi. Rejects the screen. Bagay. And he draws a foul.
Bagay with a nice move, going to the baseline. Sometimes that's all you need. Keep things simple. Go back to the basics.
Luciano Quiñal will check back in, replacing Nobi Lucero and Wilmer Oftana. EAC won their first 3 games and then had that surprising loss against JRU. Bounce back nicely pero natalo nga sila sa huling laro nila kontra sa Mapua Cardinals.
It's not gonna be long before Harvey Pagsanhan sees action again. No? Siya yung naging catalyst na back in the third. And they're gonna be needing his energy here as we approach the halfway mark of the fourth.
Under 6 minutes to go. Ralph Gabat punta sa kanyang kapatid na si Regs. Gabat inside. Gets the friendly bounce. Paste, abante ulit ng isa.
Ang ganda ng control nitong si Regs Gabat. That was a tough shot considering na galing nga siya sa roll and na-surprise siya with that defense in front of him but still able to find a way to knock down that shot.
King Gortiza with 25. Regs Gabat also with 25. And another steal by the Golden Stags.
Great defensive stop by the Stags, clamping that paint, avoiding that inside scoring by EAC.
Aguilar met up top. And you mentioned Harvey Pagsanhan. He is now back for Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
And with the roster that they have here, he's be playing the 4 spot again.
Good block by Oftana. And that is brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Just tuned in, biggest lead by the Golden Stags was at 12 points in the first half. Regs Gabat will be called for a traveling. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the fourth. At stake here, EAC. If they win this one, they will improve to 5-2. While etong San Sebastian still at 1-5. A loss here will eliminate them from playoff contention. Pagsanhan again! Just turning garbage into points.
Harvey Pagsanhan, 13 points, 9 rebounds, already flirting with a double-double. Most importantly, putting EAC back in the driver's seat.
Nagiging Swiss Army knife siya dito ni Coach Gerson. Ito si Harvey Pagsanhan.
Yes.
Although that was a nifty up and under move galing dito kay Ralph Gabat.
And Harvey Pagsanhan has been a target on the defensive end by the Stags. Look at his one-on-one play mula kay Ralph Gabat. Waiting for the right moment to initiate that contact and get that end one play.
Now also in double figures. Ito si Ralph Gabat. The two Gabats combining for 37 points. And more importantly, San Sebastian retakes the lead 80-78.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
The remaining games para dito sa EAC on June 5, they will take on Letran. June 6, Benil, parehong bigating kupunan, parehong kadikit nila sa team standings. Up top for Baste naman, Perpetual and JRU rounding out their elimination round. But first, especially if you're the Golden Stags, you need to win this one. Actually, the remaining games, kailangan i-sweep na nila yan. And up next, after this one, the Battle of Intramuros, Mapua kontra Letran. And if you're EAC especially, makakadikit nila sa standings yung Mapua and Letran, and they lost to the Cardinals. Although they had itong Letran, makakalaban pa nila after this one.
Tough assignments left for both these teams. For EAC, it's all about cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the NCAA. For San Sebastian naman, fighting for survival.
But first, they have to take care of business here. Under 4 minutes to go, a tight one. Parang kahapon lang, Coach Melo, lahat ng laro natin, dikdikan, puro single digits yung naging final score doon.
And this is how you know that the playoffs is just around the corner. No? Talagang all of our teams playing good basketball.
Regs Gabat barreling through his defender, and he's gonna be called for an offensive foul.
And that time around, Harvey Pagsanhan playing better defense. He's had enough of those end-one plays mula dito sa Stags. That time around, sacrificing his body to get that turnover.
And they will review this one. Dahil bumagsak nga, no? Yung bantay dito ni Regs Gabat. 80-78 is our score. So, just a normal offensive foul. And look at this one. Regs Gabat.
Oh.
Just charging through Harvey Pagsanhan.
But there was really no extension naman eh. Talagang salong-salo lang ni Harvey yung contact, but that elbow to the chin has got to hurt.
Harvey, they go to Ochavo. Whips a pass inside. Good pass galing kay Luciano. Pagsanhan though, unable to convert, but Ochavo able to track down the miss. Gortiza, they go to Oftana. King for 3, way off. Oftana able to secure the offensive rebound. Pagsanhan, high arcing jumper, no. Ochavo, the smallest guy on the floor with the putback.
A deja vu moment for the AC Generals, but that time around, Kyle Ochavo able to get them 2 more points to tie this game.
Another deadlock, another close match here in our NCAA bracket. Aguilar, yes!
Big three-pointer from Nico Aguilar. That's only his first here in the game, but if you're the Stags, you wouldn't mind for as long as he starts making them at this point.
Paano sasagot ang mga general dito? Ochavo, kick out pass, Pagsanhan, off to the right. Rebound by Ralph Gabat. Tatakbo siya dito, behind the back, out of control. EAC. Pagsanhan goes all the way.
Harvey Pagsanhan, after being a defensive player all throughout this game, sabi niya, ako naman muna ulit.
And we have our last 2 minutes, brought to you by Smart Sports. Aguilar fires. Another one! Nico Aguilar coming up big here in the 4th.
Although that's not a good foul because they're already in the penalty, but Nico Aguilar, what about him coming alive here in the 4th?
Jiangnan, hot pot, hot shot 3. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na. 2 straight 3-pointers galing dito ay Nico Aguilar.
Nico Aguilar, a product of the Golden Staglets program. Probably the longest tenured player right now in that roster of Coach Arvin Bonleon. Dugong Sebastino.
Oh.
Really fighting for this win. Again, they're playing on a virtual playoff. Every game matters for them. Kailangan nilang maipanalo lahat and hope that some of the teams above them madisgrasya nga for them to be able to qualify in the playoffs. But again, San Sebastian fighting for dear life here.
2 huge misses at the line by Kyle Ochavo as they will review this last out-of-bounds play dahil under 2 minutes na tayo of the 4th quarter. Mabigat-bigat ito because it remains a 2-possession ball game, although still a lot of time left. 1 minute and 42 seconds to go. And the EAC Generals again having trouble closing out games, Coach Melo.
Oh, that has been a cause of concern for them. A lot of their losses talaga mga tightly contested. It's all about finding that closer in the end game. For now, usual suspects would be King Gurtiza, who has 25 big points for them.
They led earlier in the fourth period, but those 2 3-pointers by Nico Aguilar have been critical para dito sa San Sebastian. Here he is.
You knew it was coming for Nico Aguilar, ano?
Buong loob talaga.
Oh.
Rex Gabat. They go down low to Felebrico. Shot clock at 5 seconds. He has to work now. Ito si Rex Gabat. Spins away from the defense. A sweet looking fadeaway jumper. Galing dito kay Rex Gabat.
That offense of the Stags looked like it was going nowhere. But Rex Gabat once again to the rescue for the Stags. Turnaround fadeaway jumper. Sweet move from Rex Gabat.
Baste up 88-82.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Coach Melo, earlier we were tied at 80 apiece, but 8-2 run, those 2 threes by Nico Aguilar, followed by that fadeaway jumper by Rex Gabat. So EAC down by 6. Ochavo whips a pass, open free by Kinyal, and a huge one para dito sa mga General.
Great setup job for the Generals. A misdirection play, giving it to Kyle Ochavo. Look at that hammer screen set up by EAC.
Jangnan hot pot, hot shot 3, hot pot pa. Jangnan na, EAC just down by 3.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Nico Kinyal with a much-needed 3-pointer, making this a 1-possession ball game with 67 seconds to go here in regulation. San Sebastian not yet out of the woods. A win here will keep their hopes alive of advancing to the next round. Escobedo tightly guarded by Ochavo. 7 seconds to work with, but they lose control of the basketball, although they recover. Shot clock winding down, bola babalik sa panig ng mga General, although they will review it with under 2 minutes remaining.
Not much movement from the side of the Stags. Ito nga si Escobedo just waiting for the perfect time to attack, but then buong-buo yung depensa nitong EAC. And now,
credit the defense of the Generals. Nagkumpul-kumpul sila doon once Nico Aguilar tried to attack. So they confirm their initial call Bola babalik sa panig ng EAC. 44.8 seconds to go.
And they're just gonna play this one out. No timeouts for Coach Gerson. The trust that he's putting to his team. Andyan yung mga veterano eh. Nico Quiñal, King Ortiz, a lot of options from the outside. Even Kylo Chavo could knock it down. This is a very important possession for both these teams.
No need for a 3 if you're EAC. Although Quiñal is open once again. Off the mark. Tapikan ng bola. Baste secures it. Ahead is Felebrico. Plays it up and in and gets the foul.
San Sebastian with a big stop. And Felebrico outrunning everybody. Getting this end one opportunity, extending the lead to 5. But what about that open shot from Kinal? That's all you wanted to get if you're EAC, and the scary moment for the Stags. But eto nga, they're able to secure that rebound and able to get it to Felebrico for this end one play.
Few feet ahead of Harvey Pagsanhan. DJ Felebrico. 13 big points. Although it's a miss at the line. Door still open para dito sa EAC. Ochavo goes to Oftana. Off to the left. Pagsanhan goes for the offensive rebound, but ball will go back to the side of Baste with 15.5 seconds remaining.
And Harvey Pagsanhan again. He has done it all here for the EAC Generals. But the Stags making the right plays when it mattered the most.
This guy, Devara, Josh Devara is in para dito sa EAC.
So he's going to be there for defensive purposes. They're going to try to go for a quick steal here.
And a foul call. Nico Aguilar will go to the line. Just want to give a quick shout out to Josh Devara, na kapwa Ilonggo ng assistant coach nila na si Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Here he is. He gets subbed out but played quality minutes in the first half. His mom died 3 weeks ago and has been playing inspired basketball para dito sa mga General. This free throw brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. But Nico Aguilar coming up huge para dito sa Golden Stags. And this makes it a 3-possession ball game. Timeout by EAC. We'll be back after this.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
EAC burning their final timeout, down by 7, 14.4 seconds left. Bit tough here for the Generals. Off that elevator screen, Gortiza fires. Oh, he gets fouled. So a bit of an opening here for the Generals, although only 11.4 seconds left on the game clock.
But still an opportunity for the EAC to score while the clock is stopped. So not a good foul for the Stags.
If you're King ba, coach, of course, he has to make at least the first 2 free throws.
Yun lang.
Tatanong ko sana in the event na ma-shoot niya yung dalawa. Could he elect to miss it and then get another chance at a quick field goal? Pero that is already out of the equation.
That would have been the best case scenario, no, for EAC.
Although he has come up big para dito sa mga General, leading all scorers. Actually, hindi. Rex Gabat has 27. Siya naman, ayun, yun na nga yung gagawin nila. Kaya lang, walang nakasecure ng offensive rebound and Harvey Pagsanhan will foul to si Ralph Gabat and that should do it with 8.3 seconds left. What a win here para dito sa San Sebastian. Harvey Pagsanhan played his heart out but unfortunately will foul out of this ball game.
Harvey Pagsanhan, double-double performance, 15 points, 10 rebounds to go along with 3 assists. But then ngayon, nakita nga nila that he's very efficient in that 4 spot if needed for Coach Gerson Cabildes para naman dito sa panig ng Golden Stags. Slowly, again, yun nga, building their identity. This is a guard-oriented team and their 3-point shooting has been their main weapon.
Kinyal, short. And the San Sebastian Golden Stags getting a much-needed victory. Their second win in 7 games. While EAC will drop down to 4-3. A big loss considering their place in the standings. And let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all-net call and text for 7 days. Load now. San Sebastian led by as many as 12 points. EAC came roaring back, had the lead early in the 4th quarter, but Rex Gabat and Nico Aguilar proving to be the steadier guys down the stretch as they win this one 94-86. And let's check out our Puso Pilipinas best player of the game.
Well, none other than Regs Albert Gabat playing big for the Stags. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. He has been their go-to guy and that most important basket of him, that turnaround jumper that gave them that comfortable lead to seal the win. Regs Gabat, he is the new King Stag.
King Golden Stag indeed. And up next, the Battle of Intramuros, Mapua kontra Clan. Keep it here on the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup.